Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing a ginormous makeup haul. I would say like 90% of the products in here I have not touched, I have not opened, so I am just dying to like get my hands all up in these products. And a lot of them are like new holiday releases, so they're palettes and products that I'm just so excited to like look at and touch and talk to you guys about. Why is my hand like this right now? Put it down, Jamie. And definitely let me know in the comments what palettes you'd like to see me do a tutorial on, because I would, of course, love to know. So let's stop talking because I don't want this video to be like half an hour long. So let's get right into it. Okay, so let's start off with probably what I'm most excited about in this haul, and that is the Kat Von D Vida Loca palette. So there is literally a rainbow on the outside, and then you got some neutrals on the inside. It seems like you've got a really nice variety of textures in this palette. You got some shimmers, some mattes, some glitters. So let's just swatch this really quick because I've heard like amazing things about the pigmentation. This color right over here, Rewind, is oh so creamy, so buttery, so smooth. Oh my god. Oh, this is everything I ever wanted. It's so nice to find a colorful palette that is like super pigmented. Oh my god, a yellow. Yellow is the true test. I find it so hard to find a really nice yellow. Do you guys see that pigmentation? That is like intense. Okay. Before I have a heart attack, I'm just gonna put this away. Do you guys want me to do a tutorial using this? I mean, is that even a question though? I mean, come on. This is going to be so much fun to play with. The only con that I would have to say about this is that it's very large. Like large and in charge, sort of just slides out like that, and I feel like disastrous things can happen. Oh, I'm so excited. All right, so this one too is something that I like want to jump up and down about. This is the Marc Jacobs Style Icon number 20 eyeshadow palette. So this basically has 20 Marc Jacobs eyeshadows, and when I saw that this was going to be released, I was having heart palpitations. Like I was so excited. This is what makeup does to me, guys. Oh my god. It's like a giant, oh my god, giant Marc Jacobs compact. Okay, it's a moment of truth. Let's open it up. Nope, it's not gonna open. Okay, thank you so much. Having some technical difficulties. Okay, I got it. Oh, okay. I really like how the whole first row is matte. Like all of these neutrals are all matte. So you got a nice transition shade, some creamy shades, and then you have some really fun colors like from here on up. Oh my god, they're so buttery. Oh, yeah, sorry, I'm like giving you the finger. I really apologize. That was not on purpose. So that is like one quick swatch. Yeah, you're going all over my eyes like tonight. This is a really expensive palette. Like it's probably one of the most expensive palettes that I ever bought myself. But I mean, Marc Jacobs eyeshadows are so gorgeous. They're so pigmented and creamy, and the quality is definitely there. It's not like you're paying so much money for something that isn't going to give you what you paid for. Like this really does give you what you paid for. And if you love the colors in here, then I definitely would say it's a worthwhile investment because the shadows are just beautiful. All right, moving on, I got another Kat Von D product. This is the Kat Von D Thunderstruck single eyeshadow. This has also been like my go-to shade to put like on the inner corner and brow bone. I just think it's beautiful, and if you really like that intense glow, like you need this in your life. Okay, so this is what it looks like swatched. Hopefully you guys can catch that glow. It has like a golden peachy reflex to it, which is really pretty. It's gorgeous. Okay, so moving on, I got two Tarte products. The first Tarte product that I got is the Marijuka Creaseless Concealer in Fair. I really needed a new concealer, and normally I would have like just bought another Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, but they're literally sold out of every single color. But I really wanted to try this Tarte Creaseless Concealer because I have heard some mixed reviews on it. I've heard people who love it, and I've heard people who just like are not such a big fan of it. So I really want to try it out for myself. Whoa, yeah, it's very thick, and I definitely just squeezed out way too much. Oh my god, it feels like clay almost. It's so thick, but I feel like, oh, whoa. It's like really full coverage, if you can't see. Like it completely covered up all the veins on my hand, and I put out way too much, so you definitely need a very small amount of this stuff. And the color that I got is Fair. and it has a little bit of like a pinky undertone to it, which is going to be very brightening. I also got another Tarte mascara. This is the Lights Camera Flashes Statement Mascara. This is actually in the gold tube. Now I normally get the one that's in the purple tube, and that one's probably one of my all-time favorite mascaras. So I want to try something new, so I got the gold one. I'm not really sure what the difference is between the two, between like the gold one and the original purple one, to be honest with you, but I feel like this is supposed to be more intense. I don't know. It says it's supposed to give you 752% more volume, which is like such a specific number. I don't know why. I find that so funny, like 752% more volume, not 50, 52. Oh, I think this one has plastic bristles, whereas the purple one had natural bristles or like softer bristles, whatever it's called. So it's very spiky. So this is really exciting. This is the new Becca and Jacqueline Hill Shimmering Skin Perfector Press Palette. This is Champagne Glow. I'm sure all of you have heard of it, and if you have not, this is the palette that Jacqueline created with Becca, her second product with them, and this is basically a highlighter palette that has been released for the holidays. It's a really nice size palette, very sleek, and when you open it up, you have 3 highlighting shades in here. So you have Blush Copper, Champagne Pop, and Pearl. Champagne Pop is the color that Jacqueline Hill originally created with Becca. Beautiful highlighter, probably one of my all-time favorite highlighters that I've ever used, so I'm really happy that I have like a backup in this palette. Blush Copper was another limited edition shade that Becca released. This is a very like coppery, shimmery type of color, really great for deeper skin tones, but also works really nicely as a blush. And then we have Pearl, which is a beautiful, basically like creamy white highlighter, very good for girls who are definitely on the fairer side because it's gonna give you a really pretty glow without you having like a weird gold stripe on your cheek. I mean, they're all Becca highlighters, they're stunning. I definitely think this palette is worth picking up if you're able to. I have a feeling it's probably gonna sell out because it is Jacqueline Hill, but if you're able to get your hands on it, I would, because it's really, really, really gorgeous. Okay, this is something that I'm also really excited about. Let's be honest, I'm excited about everything. I'm a very excitable person. Is that a word? Probably not. I just made it up. That's okay. This is the Stila Eternally Yours liquid lipstick set. When I saw this, I didn't even have to think about it. I just picked it up. I'm so excited about this because I really love the Stila liquid lipsticks. I really like the formula. They're really, really nice. So I was really excited to see that they came out with this set with all these little minis because I just think that they're the perfect size. Each tube has 0.05 fluid ounce. So the first color that I have here is called Hera Mellow. This is a really, really pretty nude. Oh yes, look at that color. Absolutely beautiful. I'm wearing this all the time. I've just decided right now. And then the next color, which I know I'm going to be obsessed with, this is called Patina. Oh, hello. Of course I'm gonna be obsessed with it because this is my all-time favorite because it's that perfect like mauve-y pink. And I'm really excited. I didn't even realize that it came in the set. So that's really awesome that it came in the set because I do know that it's a very, very, very popular liquid lipstick from them. Third color over here is so beautiful. This is called Aria. It's like a really pretty fuchsia color. This reminds me of like a lot of MAC Rebel. It's that beautiful like fuchsia berry shade. Very, very wearable. Perfect for fall and winter. This next one is called Como. This is a super intense, bright, like violet lilac shade. I love bright colors, so this is definitely speaks to me. Then we have a beautiful red. This is called Fiery. This is definitely part of their permanent collection because I do have it. It is a really, really, really beautiful classic red. So that's Fiery right at the end. And then probably another one of my favorites in this collection. This is called Chianti. This is a beautiful, like deep purple shade. So that is Chianti. So this is what the set looks like swatched on the hand. Something like this would make a really, really great gift, I think. Even a gift to yourself. Why not? So that is everything that I got from Sephora, but I do have a lot more things to show you. I have some stuff that I got from Charlotte Tilbury from when I was in Toronto. And actually, my whole entire face right now was made by using Charlotte Tilbury products. And yes, I did film it, and that video should be up on Monday. The first thing that I have here is my Light Wonder Youth Boosting Perfect Skin Foundation. It's just perfect for every day. It gives you a really beautiful luminous finish. I don't know how much you would love this if you have oily skin because it is pretty luminous, but I feel like if you set it, you probably shouldn't have a problem. I would say it's like a light to medium coverage. It is definitely not a full, but it does give such a beautiful, flawless look to the skin without it looking over the top. Then I have the Vintage Vamp palette. This is a beautiful gold, a shimmering champagne, a medium burgundy shade, and then a deep burgundy shade. I'm really into these like wine colors, so I've been wearing this palette a ton. I really do like her eyeshadows. They're not as like creamy as you would expect. Like when you touch it, they don't feel like creamy and soft like the other shadows that I've been talking about today, but they are still very pigmented, very easy to work with. Just because they don't have that texture does not mean that they're not beautiful. Like look at that gold shade. It's so stunning. Then I have an Ice Memorized cream eyeshadow in the shade Mona Lisa. Also wearing this on basically my whole entire lid today. This is a beautiful cream eyeshadow. It does dry down, so you do not have to like set it with an eyeshadow or anything to make it last. Like it will last on its own. This is just the most stunning like bronzy taupe shade, and it has like this purpley pink almost like duochrome to it. Like when you turn it, you could see like a purpley pink reflex. So here's a close-up of it. It is so pretty. Then we have a color Chameleon dark pearl eyeshadow stick. This is another really beautiful like taupey bronzy shade. Very pretty for all eye colors, but especially for brown eyes, this will really make your eyes pop. This is almost an exact like replica of the cream eyeshadow that I just showed you guys. It's just a little bit more taupe and not as bronze, but they're very similar. Then we have a blush. This is a cheek to cheek Swish and Pop blusher in Love Glow. It's just the perfect color for my skin tone. It's like a peachy pink, has a little bit of like a sheen to it, which is really pretty. It's not completely matte. And the whole idea on this blush is like you see like the darker shade that's around the middle shade. It almost looks like a nipple. Which is like a little bit weird. That's the only thing that really threw me off about it. So you use like the perimeter shade on your cheekbones, and then you use the center shade on the shade on the apples of your cheeks. That's what I did today. So beautiful. I really want to get more of these because I just love the formula of them. Then we have the Film Star Bronson Glow Sculpting and Highlighter Duo. This contour shade is probably my new favorite contour shade because it's just that perfect neutral contour shade, not too cool, not too warm. And this highlight shade is really beautiful for every day. It's not too intense. It doesn't give you like a super intense glow, but it does give you like a really pretty subtle glow. Not like Becca Champagne Pop type of glow, but it's still really beautiful. I've got 3 Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks and they're all nudes. So the first one over here is one of her new mattes, and this is called Very Victoria. It looks like this. It's basically like just a dark nude. I'm not quite sure how I feel about her mattes. They're not quite as pigmented as I would like them to be. Like when I swatch it, they doesn't swatch completely opaque. You almost have to build it up. That could be either good or bad depending on your preferences. I personally like a completely opaque finish in like one swipe, but it's still a really pretty lipstick. The color is really beautiful, and it's a type of matte that does not feel like a matte. Like it's a very comfortable matte. Then we have Bitch Perfect. This is my new favorite lipstick. This is part of her like normal line of lipstick. It's not supposed to be matte or anything. So this is what it looks like swatched on the hand. Then we have Penelope Pink, which is definitely more of like a neutral nude. So that is Penelope Pink. So Penelope Pink, Very Veronica, and then Bitch Perfect. Last but not least, from the Charlotte Tilbury line, I got 2 lip glosses. So this color over here is called Seduction, and this is a beautiful nude. They're very glossy. I am wearing one of them on my lips right now. So this is Seduction. Very pretty, and they're pretty long wearing as well. Then we have Blondie, which is a lot more shimmery compared to Seduction. Has some like champagne-y undertones to it, and it's like the type of lip gloss that you wear when you just want to give like major shine to your lips. Like this is what I'm wearing on my lips right now, and I find it just makes your lips look amazing because it's so glossy and shimmery. It's definitely a lot less opaque, but way shimmerier. All right, last but not least, I also bought the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. This is the magical cream that Charlotte uses on all of her clients. It's just like a very thick moisturizer, has a little bit of a scent to it, and it does have SPF in it as well. I used it as my base for the past like few days, and I do really like it. However, I'm not sure if it's worth that hefty price tag. I like it, but I don't think it's like completely necessary, life-changing. I just think it's a good moisturizer. So that concludes my giant makeup haul. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to let me know what you thought in the comments down below, and let me know if there are any products that you would like to see me try out in a future tutorial or anything like that. Of course, give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and click that subscribe button if you're not subscribed already, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.
Before you came round, my heart would never beat much faster. Before you came round, I was heading for a